People were talking, Curtis, okay? Okay.
Now, I do him very feminine. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, a little bit of lotion, a little bit of chapstick.
Imagine him getting a manicure.
Okay, just go easy.
You know, this administration is a rabid dog, and it's turning us upside down. And all, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's as obvious as the nose on your face.
Asked President Xi if they had a problem in China, but he said, no, me no like does better with the voice, I think, I must say.
Remember when presidents used to laugh at themselves at the White House Correspondents' Dinner? I miss those days. Instead, we now have a former president who spends his mornings rage posting about comedians who dare to make jokes about him. Like many of you, I've watched these comedy roasts going viral while Trump gets more and more worked up with each one. It's both hilarious and concerning that someone who wants to lead the country, again, has skin thinner than dollar store toilet paper. Let's break down why these comedians have him so triggered.
Donald Trump is the least shocking human being I've ever come across in my life. He is consistently being himself. The man is a cliched villain. Looks like a villain, talks like a villain. Like he looks like he should be in a Scooby-Doo episode.
What's your go-to impression?
I've been working on my Trump. It's a lot of great people. Lots of great people on both sides. Excuse me. Fake reviews. Fake reviews.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Ever wonder why comedians can't stop making fun of Trump? It's like they've discovered an all-you-can-eat buffet of material, and they're going back for thirds, fourths, and somehow the kitchen never closes. Turn on your TV any weeknight and you'll see the pattern. Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Kimmel aren't just making casual jokes about Trump. They've built entire segments and recurring bits around his daily antics. These guys have basically turned their shows into the Trump Comedy Hour, dissecting his every word, tweet, and weird hand gesture for America's entertainment. Kimmel especially has made Trump bashing a cornerstone of his monologues, turning the former president's gaffes into viral content night after night. And then there's Saturday Night Live. Talk about pushing Trump's buttons. Their impressions have been like comedy kryptonite to him. Alec Baldwin's portrayal had Trump rage typing at 3 a.m. And now James Austin Johnson has perfected those signature Trump mannerisms that drive him absolutely bonkers. These impressions capture something so essential about Trump that he can't help but respond, which just makes the whole thing even funnier. The comedians aren't limiting themselves to policy critiques either. They're going after everything. His unusual orange hue, his distinctive speaking style with all those tremendous and beautiful descriptions, and especially that famously delicate ego. It's like they found the perfect comedy piñata, and every whack reveals more candy.
Trump is like, you know, how are you qualified to be president?
Because I'm good, okay? I'm so good. I know how to do it, okay? Okay.
This whole thing has brought back my 8-year-old self. It's been a gift from God. It's like literally like brought me back to 8 years old, where I used to sit in my room. Trump is toast.
I like that one.
Trump is toast. Yeah, man.
And so you just kind of digest the news of the
it's
day.
It's an affirmation.
I'm glad some good is coming out of this stuff. This is Robert Mueller.
Robert Mueller putting the squeeze on the president.
Even the podcast world has jumped on this gravy train. Shows like Pod Save America regularly transform serious political commentary into stand-up worthy material, roasting Trump's latest meltdowns for their listeners. What started on late-night TV has spread across the entire comedy ecosystem. What makes this different from normal political satire is how personally Trump takes every single joke. Most presidents develop a thick skin. They laugh along, or at least pretend the jokes don't bother them. But Trump, he seems physically incapable of letting anything slide. Each punchline lands like a personal attack, and his reactions often prove funnier than the original jokes. Remember when Baldwin's SNL portrayal had Trump fuming? He called the show unwatchable and not funny, all while clearly watching every single episode. The man was reviewing a show he claimed wasn't worth watching. Trump reviewing SNL episodes he claims to hate reveals something fascinating about his relationship with comedians. He's essentially become a walking ATM for them. Make fun of Trump, wait for the meltdown, then make fun of the meltdown. The cycle continued, creating a comedy perpetual motion machine unlike anything we've seen with any other president. What does it say about a potential commander-in-chief when his biggest trigger isn't foreign threats but late-night punchlines? This thin-skinned routine has become Trump's signature move. While past presidents developed the ability to laugh along with the jokes, our former president treats comedy like it's an assassination attempt. After comedians roast him, he doesn't just get mad, he gets even, or at least tries to. His late-night Truth Social rants read like a teenager's diary after being rejected at prom, except with more spelling errors and exclamation points. Remember when he suggested SNL should be investigated by the FCC? Yes, the guy who constantly complains about cancel culture literally tried to cancel a comedy show for making fun of him.
Lots of great people. Lots of great people on bus. I love London. London falling down.
Well, I just got to tell you that you better bet your back. Because I also do a Donald Trump impression. Jamie Foxx, the greatest Fox in the wilderness. Great guy.
Do you have the yell? There. You gotta get the yell. They tried to give me the virus. You know what he does there? I beat the virus. They tried to give me.
The pattern is always the same. First comes the denial, that's not even funny, then the personal attacks on the comedian's looks or ratings, and finally the bizarre claim that nobody watches these incredibly popular shows anyway. What's truly revealing is how differently other presidents handled being the butt of jokes. Obama willingly appeared on Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis, letting himself be roasted like a Thanksgiving turkey. George W. Bush actually drew cartoons poking fun at himself. Can you imagine Trump doing that? The closest he gets to self-deprecating humor is accidentally walking into a glass door and then claiming it was intentional. Comedians have figured out this golden formula. Jokes about Trump generate automated responses as predictable as a fast food order. They've discovered that his reactions are often funnier than their original punchlines. It's like they've found a comedy cheat code. Say something about his hair, hands, or vocabulary, and boom, fresh material appears on Truth Social at 3 a.m. The psychological implications are fascinating. A man who wants to negotiate with world leaders and handle international crises can't handle a joke about his tie length without having a public meltdown. When comedy exposes this fragility, it creates a striking contrast with the tough guy persona he works so hard to maintain. His supporters see a strong man, but comedians expose someone who crumbles faster than a cookie in milk when faced with the mildest ridicule. And here's the really scary part. This whole comedy meltdown cycle isn't just entertaining, it's revealing. When Trump throws a fit because a comedian made fun of his hair, he's actually showing us something fundamental about his character that no debate or interview ever could. Think about it. A guy who can't handle a joke without spiraling into rage tweets is the same guy who wants his finger on nuclear codes. His inability to laugh at himself isn't just odd, it's a warning sign about his temperament for leadership. Comedy isn't just our way of coping with crazy politics, it's become our national truth detector. The jokes aren't just funny, they're diagnostic.